Hey everyone, it's July 13th and it's been a little while since we've had an update and this is a really important message. Everybody must watch it. This is a mandatory training and I need you to reply to this one question at the end of this that you'll see. So anyway, COVID-19 is still with us, guys. We're doing a great job in Massachusetts of diminishing the spread, but that's only because we've been careful, and we have to stay careful and we have to stay vigilant, and especially in our line of work, it is absolutely imperative that we continue to do all the things that we've been talking about ever since the start of this. So you need to keep washing your hands often, thoroughly. You need to keep disinfecting high-touch surfaces at work and at home. Keep social distancing in your private time. And if you have any symptoms of like fever or cough, shortness of breath, sore throat, or you just don't feel well, you need to let us know right away. This virus is out there, it's still getting spread, people are still getting sick, and we need to do all these things to make sure that we're protecting our clients. Most of all, most importantly, you have to keep wearing your mask when you're with your clients at all times. This is our, as I say here, sacred obligation. It truly is a sacred obligation that we are making to our clients and their loved ones, that we are going to follow this most important guideline. This is the single most important, effective way we have of protecting our clients from getting COVID. Because again, they're probably not going to give it to us. We are going to bring it into them. And when we wear a mask, when I put up a mask, I'm protecting everybody else around me from me giving the virus to them. So you are protecting your clients this way. Not just your clients, but the family members or maybe any staff members that come in to where you're working. If you need to take a mask break, and of course, if you have a long shift with a client, you're going to need to eat and drink from time to time, or maybe you just desperately need to take a break from that hot mask, which I completely understand because I'm wearing one off and on all day as well, and it gets tiring to wear a mask. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are at least 10 feet away from your client and anybody else in the room, anybody else that's there. If it's a staff member, you're in a facility that walks in, and that door is, well, first of all, if a staff member walks in, you really need to put your mask up right away anyway. If a family member walks in, again, you need to put your mask on. Even if you've been carefully keeping yourself away, you're more than 10 feet away from the client. When that person walks in, you may not be 10 feet away from them. And you want them to know that you're thinking about that right away. And you're going to immediately respond to their presence by putting your mask on. Ideally, you would be in another room for taking a mask break. So if you can't be in another room, then 10 feet is sufficient. So we have received reports of our aides not wearing masks. These reports have come from staff members in facilities. That's a very big one. We're in a fishbowl in facilities. But also from family members who have walked in to visit their family member at home and found a caregiver not wearing a mask. Now, sometimes that's okay. We will investigate it and find out that the aide was sitting at the kitchen table in another room and they were taking a little break. So that's okay. But sometimes we've had substantiated reports of aides not wearing masks. So if we find out that that report is true and justified, then we will contact you and we will give you one nice little friendly reminder that you have to keep your mask on. But if it happens again, then we're going to have to take further action. And that could mean that we would have to temporarily suspend you from your job or even dismiss you from your job. And I hate to say that, but this is not negotiable. This is absolutely imperative and a sacred responsibility that we have. What if you are working with a family member, a client or a family member is around, and somebody says, "Oh, you don't need to wear your mask. I'm not wearing a mask. It's okay. We know you're fine. I really prefer you not to wear a mask." You still must wear your mask. And what you'll do is you can say very politely, just say, "I am required by my agency and the Board of Health to wear a mask at all times unless I'm at least 10 feet away from you." So that's all you need to do. And if they push back further, no problem. Just say, "I'm happy for you to contact my agency and they can explain why this is a requirement." Again, Massachusetts is doing pretty well with the control, much better than a lot of states. But the reason is that we've been careful and we wear masks, but we cannot let up or we'll go right back where we were. And so you have to hang tough, keep wearing your mask, keep doing all these things we've talked about, and we're going to be doing that until there's a vaccine available, and hopefully that'll be in early spring. So thank you for watching this lovely, entertaining video. And I need you to respond to my message after you're done watching this, and answer one question for me, which is, how can you safely take a break from wearing your mask? So I need you to respond to that. And that way I'll know that you watched this and you understand how it's safe to take a break from your mask. That's the only way that you can take a break. So thank you again, and I stay safe, and I'm sure we'll be back again with another lovely training in another couple weeks. Thanks, guys. Bye.